Lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do, as you can see by the title, testing the Alien palette out. I know this has been out for a while, but I put a poll on Instagram. If you don't follow me, it will be linked down below, to either do a look with this Alien Jeffree Star palette or the Lunar Beauty palette. So I have used the Lunar Beauty palette before, but this one is a completely first impression. My mum got me this for Christmas and I was so blooming happy that she got me this, because honestly I was quite shocked, because when she just sees colours that she does not like, she won't buy them for me. These are definitely out there colours, but she still got me this palette, so I was completely shocked. And this packaging is a blooming cutest. I love it because it's not, it looks thick on the camera, but it's really not. It's super heavy. I love the little 3D alien eyes effect, and it feels just so smooth and light, and I actually love this packaging. It'd be so easy to take on holiday, really. It's not too big like the James Charles one. Obviously you guys know I'm obsessed, but that one is pretty big to go traveling with. This one is tiny and it's so freaking cute. So the look that I'm inspired for today to use this palette is here, Glam by Vans, I don't know. But this is the look that she came up with, and I think this is absolutely stunning and completely out of my comfort zone. I would not put green, yellow, purple, blue all together, but I actually love this look, so I'm going to try to attempt this palette. So I've never used Jeffree's eyeshadows before. I don't own any other eyeshadows of his. I do love his liquid lipsticks, but that's pretty much all I own of Jeffree is his lipstick. So this is going to be iconic, is it not? Keep on watching to find out. So when you open it, I love this because it can literally slide. Doesn't slide all the way, but it's very versatile. The mirror is blimmin' huge. Like, I can literally fit my whole face in here. So for traveling, this is also awesome. And these are the colours. The ones that honestly stick out to me is this green, this alien, this green called Alien, this flying saucer, and this purple called Area 51. I also love that you can stick this back and it won't break. But also this probe shade, are you joking me? I've seen it swatched and I was like, that looks absolutely stunning. So I think she says what colours she actually goes in with on the eyes. She actually does not say what shade she goes in with, so I'm just going to be looking at the photo and trying my best to recreate this. So I'm definitely going to be doing the eyes first. As I said, I've never tried his eyeshadows, so I don't know if they have a lot of fallout. So I was like, I might as well go with the eyes first. So of course I'm going to be using the Born This Way Too Faced Sculpting Concealer as my base. For my eyes today, I'm actually going to be using tape. I used to love this trick and I used to do it all the time, but I haven't done it in a while, so I thought it's time to use the tape again. And I'm just going to stick it on the... I'm going to try and make it as even as possible. It's so blooming hard to make it even, but we're going to try. And hopefully this tape's alright. It's from the dollar store, so hopefully it actually sticks to my face. So I'm so excited. So for shade, I'm going to use this shade here called Flying Saucer. This colour looks so beautiful, and I'm just going to be using a blending brush to blend it all out. The first impression, there is quite a bit of kick up. Taps in there very lightly, and there is some kick up right here. So I'm just going to tap that off. And I need a smaller mirror. That one's huge. Good for traveling, but I'm at home right now, so I'm just going to grab a little compatible mirror here. And let's give this a try. That's actually pretty pigmented. I also don't have a lot of lid space, so I'm putting this quite far up. But I do want to blend it with that yellow shade, that yellow greeny shade called Abduction. So I'm just going to get this to the pigmentation that I want. But so far it's really nice. It's not patchy at all. It's a really nice colour, and it does blend well as it does build up quite well to make it darker. And it is quite a lovely shade. Get it pretty opaque, you do have to build it up quite a lot. But I think that's good with this kind of shade or colour, just because it's so bold and it's a colour that not a lot of people would wear every day, I don't think. So I do like the fact that you build it up, because if it was just super pigmented straight away, I don't know how I would feel. So I actually like that it's like that. I'm actually loving how this is turning out already. I'm actually so excited. So to blend this out a little bit more, I'm just going to be using a tapered brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade Abduction, this like limey yellowy green. This is the one that sticks out to me. Like, I've been wanting to use this shade forever, so I'm so excited, and I honestly hope it doesn't disappoint me. So I'm just going to be using this. Oh my god, I literally just put it on straight away and look at the pigmentation. Goodbye, farewell. I'm already like, oh my god, bye. So this will probably end up being like a brow bone like highlight, but I'm just going to blend it in with the shade Flying Saucer. But already bloody obsessed with this shade. Especially how it went on with that green. Like, I barely touched a pan and it was on there. Like, yes. P.S. sorry, my eyelids look a bit pink. They're stained from the Halloween. How am I talking about? From the Valentine's Day makeup look that I did recently. So that's why they look a bit pink. But I'm honestly obsessed. Look at these alien vibes. Yeah. And I'm bringing this quite in, all in the inner corner here. And I'm just going to blend these two together. I do want to be very creative. It's an alien palette. I don't want it to be a natural look. Like, I just want to go out my comfort zone, put it here. Wouldn't never usually put it there, but I just want to try something different. And every time I do try something different, I end up absolutely loving it and becoming obsessed, and I don't want to take it off. So hopefully this is the case with this look as well. And I'm just gonna blend them all together, really. To take that shade Flying Saucer again, just because it lost a bit of pigmentation blending, just up close to where I applied Abduction, just to emphasize that the green is really there, or the turquoise. But I'm just applying this more on the outer edge here, as that's where it lost most of pigmentation, and then going back in with a blending brush. Decided, you know what, I really want my highlight, so I'm gonna go in with this shade here. This looks like a stunning highlighter shade called Pluto, and I'm just gonna put this, I'm not gonna put it all in because I really don't want to ruin that yellow shade, so I'm just gonna put it more on the outer edges, just right there, just for like a little pop of highlight, because if you know, highlight is my thing. And then I'm just going to use a tapered brush again just to blend it out a little bit. I think that makes the yellow pop a lot more as well. And that's what I need, because that look, I mean, that shade is honestly my fave so far. They're blended out really well. The pigmentation's great. They're creamy, buttery. So apart from a little kickback in the pan, I have nothing to complain about. But to be honest, that doesn't really bother me, the kickback. But if it does, you might want to think about that. Now I'm going to try and create a little halo eye. So just right here and a little bit here. I'm going to build it up more here and have it a little bit thinner here. I'm just going to be using the shade Area 51. Purple is my absolutely favourite colour, so I'm honestly so excited for this. I'm scared because it looks pigmented, but I'm sure it'll turn out fine. And for this, I'm just going to be using a Kylie brush to be building it up more, because I want it more here, and then here I'll use a smaller brush. So I'm just going to be using this Kylie brush. Wow, the pigmentation as soon as I packed it on the brush is absolutely crazy. So I'm super excited for this, and I'm just going to pack it on the edge first just to see. I know purple shades are very hard to make. They tend to get a bit patchy. So hopefully this will turn out. So I'm just going to use patting motions to put it on first, as I just want to build up the colour, and then I'll blend it out and then I'll pat on the shade again. Pretty, it's a little bit patchy, but to be honest, I think, like, I've seen a lot worse, and I think we can really build it up. So once I've patted on to the amount that I would like, I'm just going to start making little circular motions. And then I'm going to take that Flying Saucer shade again just to blend them together. Once it's to how I like it, I'm going to take the same brush and the same amount, and I'm just going to place this on the inner corner. The shade is a little bit hard to work with. I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit patchy, but honestly it's so hard to create a purple shade. But I honestly still think I can make this work. So I'm just going to blend this. I'm going to get a tinier brush, like a concealer brush, use the shade Area 51, and I'm just going to attach these together. Once I've created that defined line, I'm going to go back in with that Kylie brush and the same shade, and I'm just going to make it a bit more bolder to how I want the colour to show. Take that same blending brush with that Flying Saucer shade to blend them all together. Guys, this is really weird. I don't know if you can see, but I've been blending here, and this green shade here seems to be patchy. I don't know, I've gone over it quite a couple of times, and I've gone over the purple shade as well, but the colours start to separate right where I do that cut crease. So I'm going to go over it a few times, and hopefully it won't be patchy, but we'll see. So I did the other eye off camera to save more time. I'm going to go in with the shade Alien. This shade also screamed to me. I know, my eyes are crazy right now. We'll tidy that up after. But I'm just going to be using this flat shader brush, and I apply it dry first to see how it applies, and if I need to use Fix Plus, I use Fix Plus. But how beautiful does that shade look? Absolutely stunning. So let's place this on the lid, the center of the lid. Okay, stop it. Did you see that? It's made up for the purple. Oh my god. Are you joking me? That's absolute beautiful. You don't even need to wet it. Oh my. Use my finger as well, because I really want that green to stick out. But that shade is actually stunning. And then I'm going to go back in with that purple shade just to blend them and mush them all together. But that green and that purple together, I cannot. That's so beautiful. Living my alien fantasy life. I did the other eye off camera, but honestly right now I'm living my alien fantasy life. That green, I cannot. I'm just going to clean up under the eyes and then we'll get on to the face. Hey lovelies, I'm back. I did my skin, my bronzer, my blush, my glow, and I'm going to finish the eyes, so I'll zoom you guys in. Finish the eyes, I'm going to be using this Kylie flat shader brush right here to go back in with the shade Flying Saucer. Just going to put this on the outer and the inner part of my eye. Where's my bloody mirror gone? Got it. Be creating like a halo effect again. I was going to go on the inner half of that portion with that green, but I'm dying to try that probe colour, this one right here, because I'm pretty sure it's duochrome. So I'm going to use like a flat shaded brush. I'm going to be using this one from Kylie Cosmetics. I think this will be perfect for the shade. I'm just going to pack it on and I'm going to hit it right in the centre. I'm going to smoke it down a little bit. I want this shade to be really prominent, that it's there. But it is stunning, that colour. It really is iridescent and it's so beautiful. It's everything I thought it would be, and it does have quite a lot of fallout though, so maybe I should have done this before my skin, but there was a change of plans. So I'm just going to be using this Morphe brush just to blend it all out and take away some of that fallout that occurred. And I actually love this alien vibe. Look, I'm going to curl my lashes and I'm going to actually put some lashes on today, and I'll be right back. So I just did my lashes off camera. I also added some probe highlighter. I don't know if it ruined, well, it's not highlighter, it's a shade. I don't know if it ruined the look, but honestly I'm so obsessed with that colour. Like, it's so beautiful that I'm like, nope, didn't ruin it. So good. And how glowy is my skin right now, I cannot deal. So I'm just going to quickly add some lower lash mascara with you guys. I'm just gonna use the Clinique. You guys know I'm actually obsessed. This one's perfect for the lower lash line if I can bloody open it. Lashes I used today are the Sephora lashes. Amore. I love these ones. They just make my eyes so much better, because as I discussed in my other videos, heavy lashes make my eyes go down so much because my eyes are different shapes and I actually hate it. So I was thinking, what lip could I do with this? And I was like, oh my god. So if you guys watched my previous video, I got a Jeffree Star Deluxe mystery box and some of those shades were not wearable, but I was like, this is not wearable, so why don't I just pair it together? So I was wondering I could use this shade, which is more of a grey, shade, I thought this could kind of look cute with the look, as I would probably, I don't know when I'll wear this. Or I also got a shade called Crocodile Tears. How alien-y and iconic would this be? So I think this is a look. It's pigmented, I'll give you that. I'm gonna be so green. So this is a lip on. I must say, this one is very drying compared to the other ones. A lot of the other ones are very nice and soft, but this one, it's drying, and it took a long time to put on, and it wasn't as pink, and it was kind of streaky, so that's okay. Probably wouldn't like ever wear this shade, but a cool idea is to use that probe shade on top of my lips just to give me that true alien vibe. How beautiful is this shade? So I'm just going to dot this eyelid. I'm just going to do it on the center as my top lip. Yes! I'm actually living. I probably would not have the confidence to go out on this, but I'm living inside. You guys completes my alien vibe look. I'm actually so obsessed with how the eyes turned out. As you can see here, like, I love the green, like the yellow shade, the green. The purple wasn't my favorite, but the green on my lid, that was bomb. So yeah, the purple wasn't my absolute favorite. It's just quite patchy and took quite a long time. However, yellow was fantastic. The highlight, the green on my lid, absolute loved, blown away by that shade. The probe shade is actually stunning, and I can imagine that all over the lid. It'd be absolute cute. And this lip combo, I'm low-key living. Probably won't go out in it, but I'm living. Guys, enjoy my little Jeffree Star Alien review. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and hit that bell button so you get notified every time I upload. My Instagram is Lucyannpainterx. My Snapchat is Lucyannpainter_X, and my Twitter is punkbieber. It would be awesome if you guys could follow me on there and check me out. But I hope you guys have a wicked day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.